Hi guys, my name's Omid and I'm a first year medical student studying medicine in Milan Medical School in Italy. Regarding Medlink students, there really is no shortage of things to say and things to thank them for, especially regarding the bureaucratic processes of getting into medical school, especially a medical school outside of your country of residence. Me personally, I'm from the UK and I didn't get into any of the UK medical schools even on a third go, even though I had interviews. And so it was quite a trough that I'd hit, and I was really looking for that moment of inspiration and that help to help me get into medical school, ideally any medical school. And Medlink Students, the option popped up, and once I got in touch with them, especially with Osman in particular, they really made the processes of getting into medical school outside of the UK in European countries very, very simple and easy relative to what it actually is. And this is pretty much pertaining to all the paperwork, all the stuff that you may need to take to consulates, to embassies, any fees you have to pay. This was all made very, very simple and facilitated by Osman and by Medlink Students as a whole. Information was given to me in bite-sized chunks via email, via post, and through other methods in a way that I could understand, and I wasn't overwhelmed by the situation, because obviously given my circumstances, I was struggling with a bit of negativity given that I hadn't got into medical school even on the third go. But Medlink Students, as I said, really put all that to bed, and with them I really saw an option open up for me that I wouldn't have otherwise. And Medlink Students, even now that I've got into uni, or when I had first made my way to Italy for coming to medical school, there were a few final steps that I hadn't fully overcome. And for example, getting the DV and some other paperwork that I had to fill or complete. And Medlink Students, again by way of Osman, helped me, and they made the overall process very, very smooth and easy. And also Medlink Students help students that they gave places to in European medical schools with the transportation from the airport, with the language barrier, because obviously you're going to countries where mostly, on the whole, they won't be speaking English, and the citizens of that country will, as much as they can, refrain from speaking English and prefer to speak in their native tongue. And in such an atmosphere, in such an environment, you do need that helping hand to not make you, or not, for you to not feel alone, for you to not feel secluded. And Medlink Students really help with that as well. And for this reason, I would fully recommend Medlink Students to any prospective medical students who see medicine in a European medical school as an option.